Hello, and welcome to another episode of Extinct Bricks Originals. And for this very special episode, we'll be featuring this LEGO custom Purussaurus. But before we head on with the video, here are the winners for our Guess PC contest. We have 10 lucky picks. Here they are. Super Bobicus, 42 Ostriches, Mohammed, Simon, Lightfish Channel, Margot, Robert Stone, Dinosaur Guy, Iora Emperor, Rival Arbus. Congratulations everyone and up for our top 10 winners.
Top 10.
Cretaceous Bricks,
Top 9.
Yonen Pazo,
Top 8.
Rayquaza Enjoyer,
Top
PM
7.
Zachary,
Top
Galaxy,
6. Top
Prehistoric
5.
Special,
Top
Cotton
4.
Slot,
Top
Unofficial
3.
Jurassic World.
Top 2.
I played You Will Think Because I'm Pro.
And Top 1.
Prehistoric Live. Congratulations everyone! And for those of you who'd like to join, here's how. Just click on the Extinct Bricks icon and will lead you to the Extinct Bricks homepage, and the homepage, just click on the community link to see all our posts. And now for the making of our Purussaurus. Alright, so here's the body of the Purussaurus, and we've made some modifications to it from different parts of other figures. You see here raptor legs, the Mantrodon body, even the shark, and also previous parts from my Acrocanthosaurus. And we've already started on some sculpting here. Here's the head of the Purussaurus, and so we're just going to do the same thing using the non-set epoxy A and B combined for the rest of the body over here. Yeah. So here's the progress so far on my Purussaurus. You can see that we've already did much of the changes in sculpt. We bulked up the body, as you can see here. Of course, made some important, sculpting changes on the head. Made it really bulky, and of course the tail over there. And that's our Purussaurus so far. Now we're just going to have this cured. We're going to sand it off and place some more scoots on the back. And here's the Purussaurus after we've added on some of the scoots on the back. It's now ready for painting. So here we'll be using number 68 primer gray. Awesome. I'm going to coat this one or two coats maybe. We let this dry and then put on a second coat. So now we have our Purussaurus already primered here, and now it's time for us to do the painting. So we'll be needing some brushes here, acrylics, water, and hair dryer. Just to hasten things up. Alright, so let's start with the painting. So here's the first base color that we'll be using. This is just a mixture of some white, some yellow ochre, and a little bit of black, just so it's not so bright. And we're going to paint this on the bottom parts of the figure, also on the legs as well, but we'll be putting in some more details on this one, so don't you worry. So for the next colors, we have here a bit of light gray, and we're just putting in some scales on the sides of the giant caiman over here. Eventually we'll be placing in some more darker colors, especially on the legs and also on the back of the creature, and probably that would be that would make up the creature, and you'll see that later. So here's the main color that we have for our Purussaurus. This is just black, a little bit of green, and we're going to paint this on the upper sections of the creature. So we're going to blend this up somehow on the, what do you call this, on the gradient side here, but technically this would be painted on mostly the tail, also some parts of the body as well, and the legs. So we do this in typically 2 layers, and then we dry it up, and then that's it. So that would be as simple as painting a little crocodile, but this one is really large. Well, that's it for the making of the video. I'll see you on the next portion of the video, guys. And here's a closer look on our Purussaurus. Hi there everyone, and we're quite excited for this particular video because this is another crocodilian for all of you guys, and this is the largest of all the crocodilians, and this is our Purussaurus. And of course, Evie here is quite excited, but he'll be coming back later on for some size comparisons. Let's now move on with a closer look. So this Purussaurus is actually based up from this particular photo over here. I tried to, look into other photos of crocodilians and also even the Purussaurus. I saw it on the Jurassic World Alive. However, I'm not liking the colors. They're not very natural in terms of what a caiman would look like, so I just base it off from a regular alligator or a caiman, and I'm liking the way it looks. It's so natural, it's black, and I love how simple it is. Well, as for coloration, and this is how it is mainly black in color with a white underbelly, and it also has several tones of darker to lighter gray colors. The scutes are actually colored with a black and a green combination, but it turned out really cool in terms of the contrast between the black, because it does have some sort of element of depth into it, so it brought some interest in terms of colors into the crocodilian. Alright, so the head here is the most distinguishing part of the creature. It has this very wide snout, as you can see here from the front. It has a shorter head to it. It has a really large jaw, very very powerful jaws, and of course it has a wide neck to support the big head. The arms and legs are quite short, of course, but they're quite robust because of the it has to support the overall weight of the Purussaurus. The tail is also one of the main features of the creature, as this is a very large tail as well. It has a bone and suction joint, so you can move it any way you like so. It has a ton of movement on it. The arms and legs, of course, can move like so, and the head is the neck joint here is composed of a ratchet joint, so you can likewise move the head in many ways. So the head, of course, can open and close like so. Yes, and it has several sensory what do you call those, nerve endings on the end of the snout, and it has its nostrils above its head like so, and also the eyes are also above its head, so that whenever they would have or would be waiting for prey underwater, the eyes and the and also the nose, nostrils could actually be seen above water. And yeah, so This is one of those crocodilians that I've been wanting to make for the longest time, along with, of course, Archosuchus, Dinosuchus, and the rest that I have, which you will be seeing in the size comparisons. But for now, that is our closer look on the Purussaurus. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Let's now move on to the next portion of the video. So, EBK is back for some size comparisons, and like I've said, this is one of the largest crocodilians that ever lived or ever walked and swam the earth. Based off from this particular photo over here, you can see that the overall size is I guess quite good in comparison to a human being, and of course in scale with this particular minifigure over here. Of course, we cannot do away without a comparison between other crocodilians that I've made or remote, similar creatures that I've made here on the channel. First up, we have a Purussaurus. The Purussaurus over here is very similar to the crocodilians, but it's not a crocodilian. It does have the sucus name to it, so I wanted to include that here. This is also one of the large species of its kind, as you can see here, but it's not quite large to compare with our big guy here, Purussaurus. Let's now compare it with one of those that I've made first hand on the channel. This is the Colosuchus. The Colosuchus is an amphibian. I wanted it to include because it also has that same name to it, Suchus. So it's also one of those larger creatures that we have for amphibians. If you'd like to see me do some more amphibians here on the channel, please comment them down below what you want to see, and we'll see if I can include that among the things that we'll be doing. So this is the Colosuchus compared to our Purussaurus. Also, we have here, likewise, here is the Megalania, and although this is not a crocodilian, it's also a reptile and one of the largest that we have in Australia, and so I wanted to include it because it's fun comparing reptiles between reptiles. And although this is one large folk, as you can see here, compared to our minifigure, it is nowhere near our Purussaurus. Yeah, so with that, we will now be comparing with our crocodilians that we've done and custom here on the channel. First up, we have Reptile. So Reptile is based off from the Jurassic World Alive Reptile. It's very stylized in a way. It's one of those prehistoric gharials species that is I think this one is located in India, but yeah, correct me if I'm wrong. I like the way this has the horns above its eyes, and also several higher scoots or spikes here on the front end of the body, as you can see here. And yeah, so although this is also a large crocodile or gharial, comparing it in terms of length with our Purussaurus, you can see that it's quite small compared to the brute here, the Purussaurus. Yeah, so guys, if you haven't seen the video yet on this particular prehistoric gharial Reptile, please check it on my channel. I'll be putting up the links below just in case you don't want to scroll through a lot of videos. But yeah, this is one cool video, guys. Please check it out. Also, we have here our Dinosuchus over here, it looks like Lake Placid. Actually, one of my favorite figures for a crocodile, and this is the Deinonychus. The length of the Deinonychus is almost the same as that of the Purussaurus. Purussaurus is probably longer by half an inch, but yeah. They are comparative in terms of size because they're both large, crocodilians. And guys, please check out the video on the Deinonychus. It's likewise a really cool video for you to watch. Also, of course, also the most famous of the crocodilians that we've had here on the channel. Of course, this is the Sarcosuchus. One of the earliest crocodilians that I made. It's actually the first crocodilian that I made, and although it doesn't have a lot of details in terms of painting, it does have a really cool sculpt to the head, like so, and also in terms of length, it's also formidable in size. And although, let me just compare it to you guys. The length of the Sarcosuchus is quite short. The Deinonychus is actually longer than the Sarcosuchus, as you can see here, like so. Yep. The size comparisons is quite accurate, because the Sarcosuchus is not quite as large as the Deinonychus, and the Purussaurus is not as large as the Deinonychus. And although some recent information would say that the estimates for the size of the Purussaurus is erroneous, I'd say the latest data that I have would be that the Purussaurus would be quite a large creature. And that's it for our video, guys. We'll be moving on to the next portion of the video, which is... Oh, but wait, before we head on with the next portion, of course, we have here the Sarcosuchus. Level 40 is so big. By EV Toy Universe. It's a really cool video, guys. You can see that the representation of the creature is quite uncanny to that of the video game Sarcosuchus. It has an awesome sail, as you can see here. It has that same look for the head, a really long tail, and also quite stubby legs. The way this one is painted, you can see here the details. It's quite I really love how Uncle Mike from EV4 Universe was able to interpret this in a way that is very, very similar to that of the video. And as with my other comparisons, I just wanted to compare this particular creature with the Purussaurus, and you can see here that they are of the same size, of the same length, and I think the Sarcosuchus here is just a bit wider, yes, compared to our Purussaurus, just by a little. Wider, it's less wider. Alright, so let's now move on to the next portion of the video. And this is Extinct Species Local. And we have here all the features that I've shown you here on this particular video. And if you do have other suggestions of other reptiles, of course extinct reptiles that you'd like to see here on the channel, please comment them down below. So that if there's a probability that I would want to include that to my collection, then we would do so. Also, over here, would like to remind you guys that everything you see here is available in our Extinct Breaks playlist over here. But I'll also be placing individual links of all the creatures so that you won't have to go through all 400 and plus video uploads that I've already included in my channel. Alright, so let's start with our Extinct Breaks PC roll call. Let's start from this side. This is our Extinct Bricks Jurassic World Colosuchus. This is our Extinct Bricks Megalania. Our Extinct Bricks Jurassic World Dinosuchus. Our Extinct Bricks Jurassic World Alive Gryphosuchus. Our Ibitoy Universe Level 40 Jurassic World, the game, Sarcosuchus. This is our Extinct Bricks Pastosuchus. And this is our Extinct Bricks Jurassic World Mattel inspired Sarcosuchus. And of course, the star of the show here, this is our Extinct Bricks Purussaurus. Ha! Take a look at that. And of course, if you'd like my content and my videos, guys, and if you like this video, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you'll be aware of what's happening and what's been uploaded or what is happening or coming out on my community channel. And yeah, so that's it for the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one, and share it with your friends, guys. Don't forget, and I'll see you on the next. Also, please do not forget to support our other channels, Ibitoy Universe, The Adventures of Moira and Usher, and Uncle Mike's Kitchen. Please watch their videos and support our channel by subscribing. And of course, as we always would say, let your inner dino brick roar!